Each year, a new shift of wedding trends are coming and going, and for 2025, weddings are guaranteed to undergo a transformation.
That's right. Joining us is wedding planner and content creator Kathy Piech-Lukas with Your Dream Day. Kathy, it's so great to see you.
Thank you for having me on today.
Oh, we're so excited. I love seeing how wedding trends transform, especially into the new year. So what are you seeing right now?
So one of the big things that we saw on the runway, there's going to be a wedding show every weekend between now and like March. So, you know, just kind of keep all the different wedding shows on your radar, see what works best with your schedule. Hopefully Mother Nature agrees this for the ones coming up in the next couple of weeks. But the big thing is detachable sleeves and detachable trains. Yes, so detachable is a huge, huge trend now in the wedding fashion world. So definitely look for that.
Interesting.
I love that.
And I wouldn't even think about that. Like,
I tried a couple of them on, and
really?
I wish I went with it, honestly. Yeah,
it's really cool.
You get to transform the dress into a completely different reception dress.
Yeah, it's like 2-in-1.
And that's the other thing that is really hot too, is having one dress for the ceremony and then another like va-va-voom dress for the reception.
Oh, I love that. And so let's talk about colors and flowers. So what's the trend with that we're seeing?
Well, what's interesting, you're seeing either the very traditional, very classic lines with the champagne colors, with the ivories and whites, or you're still seeing the pops of color, which we've been seeing for the past few years. Last weekend at a wedding show, I did a survey where I asked probably about 30 different wedding or couples that are engaged, what are your flowers going to look like? And we actually have this on our Instagram page if you want to see their reactions. And they were anything from, I have no idea, to a lot of white roses, a lot of white hydrangeas, and a lot of carnations were the answer. They are also saying wooden flowers. They were saying silk flowers, a blend of silk and white. So, you know, pretty much whatever is going to inspire your palette, whatever is going to really scream you at the wedding, that's what you go with.
Oh, those are timeless trends,
I can think of all the ideas in my head.
Yeah, right? I need our own Pinterest board. Right. So I want to make sure we get this because I love this new kind of content creator kind of side of wedding. So what did you bring today?
Okay, so this is my newest toy. This content creator is the newest trend. It started about 2 years ago on the West Coast, and last year at some of my weddings I was noticing that there were content creators coming down from Michigan and Cleveland shooting weddings around here in Southwest Ohio. And we've had Your Dream Day podcast for several years, and we always do a lot on our social media, so I'm like, this is a logical service to add to Your Dream Day's offerings. So this is my new toy. So as you can see, it's going to
oh my goodness. We're getting high tech over here.
Goes into action immediately.
It does. So like we don't just bring a cell phone. So basically this is going to, as you can see, it's rotating slowly.
Oh, that is so cool.
But basically the big difference between a content creator and a videographer, they're two completely different services.
Yeah.
Content creator is going to be shot on a cell phone. Last wedding we did, we shot 156 vignettes in 10 hours. We sent them to the bride while she was sleeping, loaded them up to a cloud, and then at 9 o'clock the next morning, she had all these videos that she could put on her social media and her reels and her stories, on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, all that.
And that is great.
That's incredible.
And then 24 hours later, I added a 1-minute reel. We make them a collaborator on Instagram so all their friends and family can see it and enjoy it. The last one we did had 2,500 views in 24 hours and 200 likes.
Oh my goodness.
And it was all friends and family. So this is definitely a hot trend. But the big difference is content creation is like that instant gratification. You're going to get it very quickly. It's shot in portrait. It's designed for social media. Whereas videography is more of a film experience. There's a lot more TLC that goes into the editing. It's shot in landscape. It's shot higher resolution because it's designed for television. It's designed for YouTube.
Oh, I love that.
Those
so
are big differences.
For people watching who want to plan their wedding, how do they get a hold of you?
Sure, go on yourdreamday.com. You can tune into our podcast. You can also follow us on Instagram and TikTok.
Beautiful. We can find all that information on your screen for Your Dream Day wedding. So definitely give them a call if you're planning your wedding. Thanks so much for being here,
Thanks
Kathy.
for having me.
Of course.